Hey everybody, gonna show you guys today some great techniques for releasing all the veins, arteries, and nerves going down your neck and arm. So freeing up your brachial plex, that's like the bundle of nerves that come out of your spine here. Your veins and arteries. Everything generally passes through your anterior and middle scalene and comes out. And then your first rib is used for inhalation. So basically, when you take a deep breath in, it elevates your scalenes will elevate your first rib to open up your lungs a little bit more for a deep breath. Let me show you guys a little bit about that. So your first rib, everybody thinks for some reason like if they were to push down on the top of their shoulder, the bone that they're going to hit is their scapula, which is like this guy right here, this free floater. But in reality, it's your first rib. It's this guy right here. You can see it's the most elevated surface there. And so, that generally tends to get stuck in elevation with people. So people who hold like a lot of stress, anxiety, they hold it in their muscles. Usually the scalenes, because obviously breath is related to emotions a lot of the time. So scalenes a lot of the time can get stuck in an elevated position. If you have really bad forward head posture, so if you're rounded shoulders and your chin forward, obviously this is horrible posture, and this is the one everybody knows about. So those guys usually have everything compressing, all the veins, arteries, and nerves, because you can see we're narrowing the space. If we elevate the rib, we're also narrowing the space for everything to pass through. And then the last one, obviously, a lot of those nerves and everything come right out under the pecs, the pec minor specifically. So there's another place you can get compressed. So a lot of the time, some people may experience numbness and tingling or headaches from an elevated first rib. So that's totally normal. So we're going to show you guys some tricks today to loosen it up, and it should work really well for you. So first thing I want to do is we want to take a band. If you don't have a band, you can do this with your palm. So maybe I'll show you the palm and then I'll show you the band. So it's best with a band or maybe a belt or something like that. So something firm that you can throw over your shoulder. So let's start with the palm actually. So with the palm, what you want to do is you got your anterior and middle scalenes here. So what I want you to do is you want to just compress with both your hands. Put a good pressure, and then what I want you to do is try to rotate your head to the wall the opposite direction, and you're going to do that 10 times. Some people like to stop and hold it for 3 seconds, and some people like to just do it as a fluid movement. So whatever works better for you, you can try both. 10 times rotating to the side, and we're pinning the muscle down, so you'll see how limited your range of motion is when you do this. So some people will barely be able to rotate. What I want you to do is each time try to rotate a little bit further. And this is amazing for loosening everything up in there. And then the other one, same thing, palms down, pressure on, and I want you to try to bring your ear to your shoulder. Now this one, people usually find the tightest, especially because we're really pinning down most of the muscle. So you won't go far at all. And you're just going to try to go a little further each time, ear to shoulder, so try not to rotate. Everybody generally goes into like a rotated side bend. Try to just keep it straight to the side. So ear to shoulder. And you're going to do it on both sides. And 10 times. If you want, you can hold it for 3 seconds and release. And right away, you should already have some increased range of motion just from that. Now, the next thing we want to do is show you guys the same thing with the belt or with a band. So this is a resistance active assist band. You can get them on Amazon, or you could just use a belt at home. So what you want to do is take it, put it right up on the neck, and one arm behind you pulling it down, one arm in front like you're putting on a seat belt. And I want you to do the same thing. Ear to shoulder 10 times, rotate 10 times. And also, if you want, if it's really sensitive, doing that right off the bat, what you can also try is just do some deep breaths. Because remember, the job of the muscle is to elevate the first rib. So by holding the rib down and taking some nice deep breaths, maybe 30 deep breaths, it can really start gently loosening it up. So if you want, you can start with that. It's up to you. You can do it after also. It's a really good move to help free up and manipulate that rib. So there's another one. The next one I want to show you guys is a cool one. So you can do this one in your car. You can do this one on a flat surface, so lying down. I'll show you lying down. You can also do it right against the wall. So the point of this is we're trying to make our cervical spine back here flat to the wall, the car headrest, or in my case, the table or the floor. So all you're going to do is you're going to lie flat, looking straight up. You're going to, like I said, push your head back. And it's good to have your palms facing up when you do this. And push your head back into the ground and hold it for 2 minutes. And if you want to intensify it a bit, what you can do is you could roll up a towel and you can put it right along the bone here, the suboccipital bone, where this scalenes are. And again, try to get that spine flat on the table. And so some people will find that this makes it more effective to have the head a little elevated. And this is amazing for realigning the spine, releasing the suboccipitals, getting the spine in that position that it actually should be in, getting it to recognize that. And then next one we're going to do is, this is to activate everything and just pull everything back a little bit. So what I want you to do is hook your thumbs together, extend your arms, try to pull them apart, and while trying to pull them apart, elevate your arms over your head. And when you get up there, you're going to release, and you're going to try to bring your arms backwards, so shoulder blades together, and tucking them down into your back pockets almost. And keep your head forward, try to tuck your chin. And again, up, pulling apart, release, trying to open up and tuck back as much as possible and tucking the chin. And you're going to do that 15 times just to get everything opened up, activated. And then the last one, again, we're going to use a little resistance band. So you can use a way lighter one. This is pretty resistive. So you're just going to try to pull apart while tucking the shoulder blades down and into your, like if you had a back pocket, trying to tuck these shoulder blades down into your back pocket. So squeezing the back muscles, tucking down, hold for 3 seconds, and relax. And pulling apart, tucking down, tucking the chin, and holding for 3 seconds, and relax. And you can go ahead and do that 15 times as well, and see how you feel after. This should really help free up your first ribs. Let me know how it works for you guys. Smash up the like, subscribe, and comment below. Have a great day, guys.